What is up, guys and gals? Hope you are doing well. I hope you're nice and warm, because in the next hour, I'm gonna be miserable. So we are fishing today, the 4th or 5th day after the Texas snowstorm. So I've always wanted to get out there and fish right after a snow. Most of it's melted, but there's still some on my ground at the house. There's still some on my neighbor's roof. So I figured, what a perfect opportunity to roll to the lake, prove to you that no matter how cold that water gets, you can always catch some bass. So got to get my gill suit loaded. I've got some other warm clothes I'm gonna put in here. Got to put a few rods in here because I'm probably gonna be chunking and winding most of the time. But anyways, I'm gonna get this thing loaded, hooked up to the truck, and we're gonna go get out there and we're gonna go catch some bass. Look at the depth finder and I got one. It's a biggin. Very soft bite. It's a good 3-pounder. Brr, he's cold and so am I. I went to go look at the depth finder to see how deep we were and thought I had grass. I've seen a couple up shallow cruising, but the water temperature, guys, is 47 degrees. It is very frigid, but that was a good solid pre-spawn fish. So now I'm just gonna take this chatterbait and I'm just gonna go down this bank line and just see what I can catch. I'm just in a little protected area, just trying to stay out of the wind as best as possible. So let's see how deep I am. 5 foot. Oh, I take that back on the water temp. It's 45.2. That's cold. Female right here. See a little belly on her? We're gonna kind of pull down. So that's 2 fish and within 5 minutes of each other there. So there's something to this little area. So we're gonna pull down, we're gonna fan cast, and we're just gonna see. So typically these marsh fish, they're just stacked in one spot. So we'll see what happens. Guys, it is cold. That water is 45 degrees. It is freezing out here. There's still snow on the ground at my house. That's how crazy it is. bringing the bait out to us. I seen a couple up in the reeds cruising, but they weren't hitting anything, so the fish are obviously, you know, a little bit out in this deep water, but they're just waiting to move up to spawn. I mean, spawn's gonna be in the next couple of weeks once this water hits 58, but right now at 45 degrees, fish ain't spawning anytime soon. Not this week. It is freezing out here. I'm so cold. We're just power pulled down, guys, and all we're doing, we're just fan casting chatterbait, just a dark color one. It's low light conditions, cold, and we're just getting down in the grass and just let this thing do its magic. Whew. I need a cup of coffee. I'm cold. So I don't have to touch it. I thought I had a bite a second ago. I mean, fish are just so cold. So that's my limit fish for sure. That's 5. All on moving baits. That one was on a gold trap, but there's just something about this little spot I'm in at the moment that's holding fish. Can't catch them on a jig. Can't catch them on a, you know, brush hog style bait. Can't catch them on a spinner bait, chatterbait, and just now the rattle trap. So I am freezing, and the water temperature now is 45.6 heat wave. Yeah, it's just cold. We're about to call it a day because I am freezing. The wind's blowing probably 30 miles an hour. You know, gust up to 30, sustained 15, and it's just miserable, folks. It is so cold. Folks at home, I am freezing. That was miserable, but wanted to prove to you that you could get out there and catch some fish even in those less desirable freezing conditions. Now, talking about how I caught my fish, so the last one came on this gold Bill Lewis rattle trap. I really like gold on cloudy days. This color will work in clear or stained water and muddy water. I think it does a little bit better in the muddy water or when it's cloudy like today. So I mean, this guy right here definitely caught one of the 5. And the other 4 came on this probably 10-year-old chatterbait that I've had forever. This is a good chatterbait. This is the Z-Man brand. I like the Strike King a little bit better. I think they got a little bit better hooks. I just left all of them in my bass boat instead of putting some in here, which I need to do a big tackle organization. That's part of having kids. You just kind of get a little disorganized, but that's okay. Had fun, froze my butt off, caught some fish, but the whole takeaway I want you guys to get is when it's freezing like this, you know, bring the slow stuff. I threw wacky worms at them today. I threw Cincos. I threw Carolina rigs. Never had a bite. But a lot of times when it gets frigid like this, I mean, they'll react to those reaction baits. And the other cool thing is that, hey, I caught fish while I had snow still on the ground at my house. So I don't think I'm going to be able to ever say that again. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, definitely give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Y'all keep God first in your life. We'll see you next time. Take care.